Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Daniel, you're a star, and your praise in the sky. Daniel, you're a star.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Well, Daniel, welcome to the show. And
Thank you very much.
And congratulations, you're our youngest guest ever on the programme.
Really?
You're 16 years
That's
old.
quite an achievement, fantastic. I didn't even have to do anything, I just had to be young. I didn't have to do anything then, and everyone applauded. It's fantastic. I might be rubbish. You never know.
Hang on, you've got too much energy for me.
I'm trying to prove to you that it's not past my bedtime.
Well, no, I can see well, obviously, you're full of the vim and vigour of life. When were you 16? When is your birthday?
July 23rd.
So you are now coming up for 16 and a half, then?
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
OK. What can you do at 16 you can't do at other ages? You can't legally drive yet, can you?
No, 17. So Rupert, the boy who plays Ron, is having his lessons at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
And are you a bit jealous about that?
Not at all. I'm going to be the worst driver in the world because my dad's a really bad driver. Okay. I think I've got his genes rather than my mum's, who's an amazing driver, but my dad's terrible, and I'll going down that road.
OK. You are old enough to... You could get married, I believe, if you wanted to, with your parents' consent.
I could. I probably won't.
OK.
Just because... Not yet. I mean...
Hey, play the field for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Take it easy. You can't vote yet?
No.
You can't drink alcohol yet?
No.
So you've never tried alcohol?
No.
No.
It's not actually a moral thing. I just tried a sip of wine once. I didn't like the taste very much.
Yeah.
I think it's something you get when you're about 18, and suddenly you start to like it. I'll probably try it, because, you know, a lot of people do it, so there must be something in it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I haven't yet, no.
And you don't... I'm assuming you don't smoke at all?
No.
Good, good, that's sensible. Do you know any adult jokes, any bleak humour?
Do you? Neither do I.
Your eyes are quite large. They're quite large eyes.
Are they?
You look a bit like you could also have been in Lord of the Rings. You've got those kind of big eyes that the fella has from that film. You
OK.
Could, yeah.
Yours are lovely as well, Jonathan.
Thank you.
But, I mean, I do...
Youngest guest, most polite guest.
No, I mean, I've sort of grown up with them, so I don't really notice.
Of course, yeah, you
This is fantastic! You just say so. Yes! Brilliant! Fantastic! Thank you!
Hold on, don't get him too excited, all right? You know, give him a chance. Never mind shouting Harry. He isn't actually Harry Potter.
It's not real.
He's an actor. Oh, look, they've all gone, oh, look at that little mock.
Oh, my
God. Oh, my goodness.
Great time to
how
show
old
the
were you when
photo.
you did the first film?
I was 11.
Wow, look at that.
And, oh, God, that's the first time, when you showed it, that I've actually seen the first film, pretty much since I did it.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
haven't gone back
weird.
and watched it?
No, I sort of was flicking through channels, because there was nothing on, and they were showing the first film. And I was listening, and I thought I sort of got up to adjust the sound on TV. It was just our voices hadn't broken. And so I was listening, and it just sounded ridiculously high.
But it's so, when you look back now, that it looks so sweet, because I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, and I'm lucky enough to have seen the next one.
Yeah.
But you're all proper grown-ups now.
Yes.
And it is so weird now seeing that clip and seeing these sweet little kids. I mean, that's a photograph of you from the new movie. What are you doing to Hermione there? You pinching her? Whatever it is, she don't like it.
I'm being very, very protective, I think.
Wow.
Or that's the excuse I'm giving.
When you got the part, it was a huge source of interest to people. Everyone was curious to find out who would get to play Harry Potter, because the books had already been remarkably successful. The audition process, I believe, was quite long and quite, you know, quite a big deal.
Yeah.
How many people auditioned? Do you know how many people auditioned for the
I
part?
actually have no idea.
It was in the thousands, I believe.
I think so, yeah. But I sort of was quite lucky, because I sort of skipped a lot of that, which was quite nice, because I sort of came in about a month before we started filming or something, you know. Ridiculously short time, close to filming, really.
Right.
And so I was sort of cast at the 11th hour, so I'd only been to like 4 auditions. And
So that was a nice thing for you, I thought.
Oh, great, yeah.
What did they ask you to do at the audition? Did they ask you to you know, demonstrate how you would hold a wand or what you would do? And, you know, presumably, well, no, seriously, because there's stuff you've got to do and it's got to look convincing. You can't just, you know, so there's, I imagine, some sort of a wand-based technique.
It's in the swish and the flick thing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, no, I was in the auditions and I sort of... I remember Chris Columbus, who directed the first film, sort of cracked an egg at one point and let the yolk go on the script. And I don't, now, looking back, I have no idea what relevance it had to anything.
Was he hungry?
I don't know, it was just,
Well,
I think
he
it was...
wowed it. Do you think he brought it in on purpose?
He might have to try and throw me and see how I reacted.
So he got an egg out?
Yeah, and he cracked it on the script. And I'm sure there was a reason. I think it was to do with, it's the scene in the first one where we're in Hagrid's hut and they had the dragon egg. It's something to do with that. I don't know what, looking back. But then, in the end, I think it was partly out of desperation, partly out of, you know, being, I don't know, not an attention seeker, but something along those lines. And that I actually ended up doing the Match of the Day theme tune on my cheeks with my slapping my hands. A bit like a primitive version of playing the spoons, but like...
Hang on. I'm finding this story quite hard to follow now, because we started with the audition and the wand, then there was an egg, and now you're playing Match of the Day on your cheeks.
Yes.
This actually happened this way, or have you...
It was in that order.
Have you been doing art recently and you accidentally breathed in the fumes of one of those pens?
No, I dropped art. This is true.
So can you still do the Match of the Day theme?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
Well, I think we'd like to hear this if we can. I don't think you can tease us with a story as juicy as that without delivering it. At least
I can try. I'll try. I'm not guaranteeing, like, a perfect thing of it. I mean, like, Gary Lineker's not going to pop up afterwards, or anything. It's not going to be that good. But
if he did, that would be great, though, wouldn't it?
that would be a cool thing.
What if because we're at the BBC, what if he's in the building and he hears it and thinks, I'm late, and he ran in? We would all then think you actually had magical powers. Maybe you do.
Maybe
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Here we go. There's
more. There's a da bit. There we go. Thank you.
I wish I could say it was the first, but David Attenborough did the same thing when he was on. That's great. Presumably you're a football fan then, are you?
No.
It all makes perfect sense somewhere.
I think I probably was at the time, but I'm not anymore. But Chris Columbus at the end of that, so I'm just thinking about the eggs now, he said, well, if that doesn't get you the part, nothing will. And it did.
Yeah. So you think that was what swung it for you?
J.K. Rowling saw that and thought, that's my Harry.
That's my Harry. Anyone who can play Match of the Day on his cheeks. They're great fun books. They're a lovely read. Okay. Now, there are 7 in total when it's completed.
Yeah.
6 so far released. Okay? I think I've read the first 4. I don't think I've finished the 5th, and I've got the 6th one. Well, don't... Was that your voice breaking?
Sorry.
Wouldn't that be a great moment if that happened live on TV?
Well,
it's kind of... Your voice isn't going to break in that squeaky way, is it? It's just... You're already...
My voice is broken.
Well, it's... I think it will still get a bit deeper, all right?
That would be good, actually. Because I heard, you know... It's not... It'd be good to get deeper, and taller would be good. But my mum's quite short. And so I don't know if those genes, you know, they're not good.
Well, you might still shoot up, but you know, as long as you feel comfortable in your skin, I don't think it makes a big deal anymore.
I know, but I would like to be taller.
I know. Well, we could possibly get you some big shoes or something there.
Or a very small person to stand on.
Okay. Well, look, let's talk about when you're making a movie, like any of the Harry Potter movies, of course. It's a great story. We're following the lead character, Harry. He's going through a great journey, which we're very involved with. But also, one of the great feels in the books and the films is the magic. It's the special effects is what's going on. And it just seems to get better with every film, with every book. She's a tremendous writer for that kind of thing, a tremendous imagination. And this was the film I was most looking forward to, because it's got the big sequences where you and the other people in this Tri-Wizard Championship have to take on dragons.
Yeah.
But when you're filming all this, of course, unless I'm very much mistaken, they don't actually have dragons there.
No, because they're not... I mean, dragons don't... They're not real.
Who told you? How old are you?
16.
Who told you that?
Well, no, I just assumed it was, because instead of having a really cool, terrifying dragon there was a special effects man with a flamethrower.
Is that all you get to... That can be scary in
its
own way, I imagine.
What do you mean that's all? You know, that's pretty cool.
So you find that... And what about the scenes where you don't have someone like that to work against? Presumably there's some scenes where you have nothing there and you have to act against that, don't you?
I mean, it's okay, actually, because it's sort of... Because I sort of started doing the films when I was 11, you know, it's quite easy to do that kind of stuff, because it's sort of all I've ever known in terms of... I mean, I did David Copperfield and Taylor of Panama before, but in terms of the most of time I spent filming, it's obviously been on Harry Potter, and And, you know, so it's sort of all I've known, so I've got used to it, really.
And presumably, if things go according to plan, and I can say without any fear of being contradicted down the line, this film's going to be a huge success. So you've got 4 hit movies. I would have thought that they're going to get to make all 7, because if they hadn't worked, then of course they wouldn't have filmed them all, I guess. But as it is now, and we're all looking forward to the ending, because the ending, of course, I've forgotten, how did the books end again now?
I don't know, honestly, I don't. She doesn't say it to anyone.
She's not told you?
No.
I was trying to trick you then.
No, but you're very good. I mean, if I had known, I would have, you know, you should do interrogation and things.
I thought Hermione got married to Harry at the end, isn't that what they told you?
Have you not been watching the films? She's like, her and Ron.
Listen, fella, listen.
You.
Listen, son, listen up, listen. A lady plays hard to get for a little while, right? That's what she's doing, and then she'll come round.
What'll happen to Ron?
Who cares? The film isn't called Ron and the Goblet of Fire, is it? He's a lovely bloke, but we're not as interested in you with the old zip-zip Leviosa Wingardium. Voldemort. Oh, Voldemort. What are you laughing at?
Sorry. You're funny. In a really good way.
I wasn't trying to be funny, I was trying to be serious.
That's funny. No, it's very funny. You know, it's great. It's fun doing this.
You know I can send you to bed, don't you? I mean, you know your dad said I could do that if you got out of line.
Yeah.
When inevitably Harry Potter ends, because
Yeah.
it must end, of course, what do you have planned? I mean, presumably you've enjoyed acting, you'd like to stay in movies.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans? Do you have any kind of thoughts as to what kind of film or what kind of career you would like to map out for yourself?
Well, I'm actually filming something at the end of the year in Australia, in Adelaide, which is incredibly exciting, you know, because it's something different. It's 5.5-week shoot and not a blue screen in sight, which is different from Harry Potter.
So it's a different sort of acting experience.
And it's really different. It's 6-day a week, and it's like proper hard, really, you know, even tougher days than we do at Leaving. So it's like a wake-up call, I think. But also, yeah, I would definitely want to carry on acting, without a doubt. I mean, the thing is, what kind of role would I like to do? I mean, it's hard to... Anything that's interesting and different from Harry Potter, because I don't want to be, you know, going...
Would you sign on, though, for another series of films which became a franchise? For example, if they were to offer you a part which was going to be repeated, would you take on that again? Because here's something really which is, you know, I suspect it's not going to be that hard for you to shed Harry Potter when you want to, because you are, you know, a different person, and the glasses. It's specific. I don't think you're going to be typecast as him. I think you'll be clear from that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes actors do get. So would you go back into another series of films if you were offered?
I mean, the part would have to be amazing, and it would have to be one of those things where I would be really stupid to turn it down.
Okay, let's imagine. Say you got offered Bond in 5 years' time. Well, hold on. What are you laughing at? Say you got offered
It's a perfectly reasonable thing. I'm very suave.
You get the part of Bond, right? So if you got offered that, which would be, to many actors, especially British actors, that's the kind of, you know, you've arrived if you even mentioned in the same company as people who play Bond. So would you consider doing that?
It would be weird, because I've done these for obviously solo. I mean, it's 5 years at this point, and I haven't done any other films as of now. And so doing this other one's fantastic, and I'm not sure whether I would want to do any series, even if it was James Bond, for a, you know, for If something was going to sway me, that would be it, though.
Mr. Bond, I see you have had...
You make an exceptionally good Bond villain, actually. You had sort of a white pussycat.
Mr. Potter.
That's the thing. That's the way. It's get a crossover.
Bond versus Potter.
Not versus. We'd be on the same side. We're both cool. We'd fight Voldemort and one of the other ones.
And, yeah, but you know what'll happen at the end? You'll be looking around for Hermione. Bond's got her in a pod. Or in a dragon egg or something. Let's have a look at a clip from the film, because I'm telling you without any need to say this, I'm not saying this because Daniel's here and he's been a lovely guest, but genuinely I saw the film with my family and we all loved it and we all thought it's the best so far, and it is just fabulous. It's going to be huge. And you guys are great in it, so congratulations.
Thank you very
again.
much indeed.
The film is called Harry Potter and there's a goblet involved in the title somewhere. You'll be able to figure it out for yourself. It'll be on all the posters. Here it is. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire opens all over the country, I believe, on November the 18th, which coincidentally is the day after my birthday.
Well, then, happy birthday for November the 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any idea what you're going to get me yet? Just keep making the movies. That was perfect enough. Daniel, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very much.
What a lovely guest. And congratulations on the movies, and congratulations on being such a charming and level-headed young fella. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Radcliffe, thank you so much. Really nice.
Thank you very much.